Anytime I unlock a new delivery, I order from the Postmates app. I got big shoes in my lane, fulfilling the steps. 1 foot inside the game, 1 foot on their neck. Only way to approach me is full of respect. So anybody try to press, get put in the press. Danger, don't see eye to eye to put in perspective. I'm from the Bird City view, we peep from the best angles. Go against the grain that I wouldn't suggest. They know the aim with a vest just wouldn't protect. Yeah, you get started for a little bit. You say you gas, that's connected to the kill switch. We stand solid cause that's something I can build with. See, I could turn the game over with a little flip. Wrist, twist steady for real shit. Run up, you could die a legend, you be Will Smith. Oh, you tough, that's hard, going up, fast charge. It goes 0 to 100, nigga, real quick. I get, yeah, right up out the mud, bitch, I'm filthy, filthy. Right up out the mud, bitch, I'm filthy, filthy. Right up out the mud, bitch, I'm filthy, yeah. Right up out the mud, bitch, I'm filthy, filthy. Right up out the mud, bitch, I'm filthy, filthy. Right up out the mud, bitch, I'm filthy, filthy. Right up out the mud, bitch, I'm filthy, yeah. Right up out the mud, go step, 1 in, 2 step, 1 out, I 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 step, 1 in, 2 step, 1 out, go. Right up out the mud with it. Got a bad thing texting me to come get it. She threw a pass, I ain't really wanna run with it. But off top, I'm a sucker for the dumb ditty. I'm with it, yeah, probably get it in, then I'm out, let me be. You the type to cap, compromise for the cheeks. When it come to that, I ain't liable to speak. Tryna bridge the gap, they be lying through their teeth, yeah. But I brace for it, I don't hate for it, pace for it. If you made for it, never wait for it. Playboy, do your thing, boy. In your pocket like a Game Boy. Know your lane, boy, yo, you vain, boy. Step, 1 in, 2 step, 1 out, I 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 step, 1 in, 2 step, 1 out, go. Yeah, right up out the mud, bitch, I'm filthy, filthy. Right up out the mud, bitch, I'm filthy, filthy. Right up out the mud, bitch, I'm filthy, yeah. Right up out the mud, bitch, I'm go. Yeah, right up out the mud, bitch, I'm filthy, filthy. Right up out the mud, bitch, I'm filthy, filthy. Right up out the mud, bitch, I'm filthy, yeah. Right up out the mud, go.
Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. How is everyone doing? How is everyone doing? Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. It is a beautiful day out here in Phoenix, Arizona. 84 degrees, mostly clear. I myself have not been outside since Saturday. I've been suffering from a gout attack, and it's been hard to walk. But I'm getting a little better today, which is a great thing. It's an awesome thing. It's a phenomenal thing. And I'm here. I'm here on YouTube giving you guys some celebrity news. And we got a crazy one today. Crazy one. We're going to talk about Nicki Minaj. Let me share my screen really quickly. You guys don't know, Nicki Minaj is suing a YouTuber by the name of Nosey Heaux Live, aka Nosey Heaux. There's a backstory to this situation, but there's also a bigger situation inside of this situation. I may get into all of that. I may not. It just depends on how it goes or how I feel, right? Let's start off by everybody knowing that, well, not everybody. Nosey Heaux has been coming for Nicki and Mr. Petty for some years now. It's been 2 or 3 years. Ever since the lady Jennifer came out with her story, Nosey believes, of course, Jennifer, and she lended her platform to Jennifer to speak. Of course, that infuriated Nicki. But I think things came to a head with the whole calling her a cokehead and speaking on Nicki Minaj's child. And we'll get into those things. Another thing that I wanted to touch on that was very important to me was the floodgates being open for celebrities to go after smaller YouTube channels or YouTubers. Some of these channels have 200 something subscribers. Some of them have 1 million. And this seems to have started once Tasha K lost her lawsuit against Cardi B. Today, first thing this morning, we have a TMZ headline. Nicki Minaj sues Nosey Heaux. Side note, this puts Nosey through the roof. Nosey has lost a couple of channels. The last channel that she lost, she had almost 35,000 subscribers. She was making bank. Now she has 15,000 subscribers, if I'm not mistaken. Of course, she's making bank, climbing her way back to where she was. This will catapult her, without a shadow of a doubt. And it's going to be a long process with this lawsuit. So it's going to be very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Before I start to read the article, let me come over here. Okay. So let me go check something out really quickly. Let me just back on the screen. So I want to kind of go through TMZ's article, and then I want to kind of come talk about my perspective and my concerns as a content creator, my concerns as an outspoken individual, my concerns as a YouTuber, because this does create concern. This is now the second lawsuit, or third lawsuit if you count Sherrill's World's lawsuit, but I don't know who's all involved in that one, right? So, headline reads, Nicki Minaj sues Nosey Heaux, I'm no cokehead. Ooh. Update at 10:23 a.m. Nicki just tweeted about the lawsuit, making it clear she isn't playing around and will take over the blogs talking smack. This is a tweet from Nicki. Now let's hope the people you guys are doing all this dirty work for love you enough to hire top-notch lawyers for you and to pay your bills once I own your blog, your shows, those Instagram pages y'all try to protect so bad. Couple artists in the folders too. I'll own your publishing. Duh. So we clearly see that Nicki Minaj is coming for everything. She's coming for their lives. She's coming for their lives. Does she have probable cause? I guess it's up to the individual to speak on, or up to the individual to say. You know. But one thing for sure, two things for certain. With defamation, you have to prove either losses of wages or you have to prove some type of mental, you know. So and sometimes that can be quite hard to prove. With that said, let's move on. Nicki Minaj is making one thing very clear. She and her legal team won't put up with social media accounts making wild statements about her, and now she'll file a lawsuit. So let's play this really quickly.
I know a lot of people, Jake Renegade, if you're talking dating 101 here, a lot of people, they play the best with points, right?
Shoving all this cocaine, shoving all this cocaine up her nose. Allegedly. Thank you. Allegedly.
Now think about that. There's a thing called, what is it called? Defamation of the truth. I believe it's called defamation of the truth, or it's a term, I forget what it is. But just because you say allegedly, it doesn't keep you from getting, sued. It doesn't mean what you're saying is not, it's not defamation. Doesn't mean it. So the allegedly is crazy.
So we all know it's true. Listen, I can't even say allegedly with that.
And she doubles down and says, I can't even say allegedly with that. Stating that she has proof. That Nicki Minaj was partaking in illegal substances. This is crazy. And we all remember these videos from a couple years ago. We all remember these videos from a couple years ago.
And we know it's true. I'm not saying allegedly on that. Nicki Minaj is cocaine. We all see it. Her husband is a rapist. We all saw that. I covered that for weeks.
Man, he does have, he was found guilty, and it has to register. So however you look at that, however you spin that, is how you spin that. Reckless endangerment of the truth is what it is. There's a such thing called reckless endangerment of the truth. I think people should go look that up. I think people should understand that term. And I think every YouTuber that is out there should understand that term. Reckless endangerment of the truth. I never forget, shout out to the Star and Buck Wild show, from saying the term allegedly doesn't save you from reckless endangerment of the truth. See that one last time before I play the next 5 seconds of this. Reckless endangerment of the truth. Understand what it is. Understand what it means.
Weeks of covering this about the petty story.
Okay. Moving on. According to legal docs obtained by TMZ, Nicki claims a woman named Marley Green, who goes by the social media personnel Nosey Heaux, posted a video Monday talking about Nicki, in which she allegedly said Nicki is shoving all this cocaine, shoving in all this cocaine up her nose, allegedly. Thank you, allegedly. But we all know it's the truth. We just heard that. Listen, I can't even say allegedly with that because we all know the truth. I'm not saying allegedly on that Nicki Minaj is a cokehead. Crazy. It's crazy. That's wild. Interesting to say. So we have another video here.
We're Carvana. We've created.
Let me stop this for a minute.
A brand new way for you to sell your car. Go to Carvana, answer.
Let me stop that for a minute. We don't want to hear the commercials. We should be able to skip the commercials, but it's not going to allow us to. Now we're back. I'm going to bring you guys back. Let's see. Here we go. This one is a minute and 16 seconds.
The whole bloodline, including the baby. The whole bloodline is disgusting, including the fucking new baby. She needs to get that baby. And I don't care.
The whole bloodline is disgusting, including the baby. Now, y'all guys know how I feel about attacking children. I think children are awful. Hated that. So this is wrong. But the next question I have is it criminal? It may be immoral. It may be disrespectful. It may be quite downright ignorant. But is it criminal? Let you guys get to that.
I don't care. Like I said, I'm not going to be PG-13. I'm not going to be sensitive to nobody. I'm always going to stand true to who I am.
We don't expect you to dumb yourself down. But there should be some type of code of ethics, parameters, rules, guidelines. And I will always say, when it comes to children, we antagonized and Nicki reacted. Be careful about what you wish for. Be careful about what you wish for.
Your baby's going to be a rapist too. The whole bloodline is disgusting, including your baby. And
Wow. 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 Monumentally wrong. Yeah, just chat. She talked so bad about that baby. And it's wrong. It's absolutely wrong. It's absolutely wrong. And foul as well. Let's proceed. Guys, make sure y'all hit that like button. And make sure y'all let people know that we live over here. Doing celebrity news. Moving on.
you need to be trying to get some of that rapist nature out of your baby right now before he grows up to harm somebody's daughter or son. That baby is, listen, I'm scared to be an old lady in a world that baby is growing up in. Get that baby in therapy. You can go suck some dick.
Get that baby in therapy. The baby doesn't have nothing to do with what the parents done before the baby was even thought about. The baby has nothing to do with what the parents may have did or didn't do before the baby was even thought about. Wow. 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 That's a lot of smoke to have for a child that I think is under 2 or 3, if I'm not mistaken. Could be wrong on that one. Forgive me if I am.
You are trash, your husband's trash, your brother's trash, your mama is trash, your daddy, the dead one and living, both of them is trash. And before that baby grows up to be trash, you better get that baby some help, because that baby gonna be garbage too if you don't.
Wow. That is crazy. That is crazy. Those were very, very harsh sayings from Miss Nosey Heaux. Very, very harsh things to say about Nicki Minaj's baby. Now reading Not only that, but Nicki claims Green has also made vile comments about her 1-year-old son, which we just heard, calling Nicki's entire bloodline disgusting and saying Nicki needs to get her son in therapy because your baby is going to be a R2. Wow. 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 Do you call that evil? How do you look at that? To say those things about a 1-year-old, a baby. A baby. While the legal docs call Green a nobody and someone who main accomplishments in life has been a string of criminal charges, bail jumping, and bad debts. They acknowledge her social media post has still gained some traction and the possibility people could believe what she says. That's one thing people want to hear what Nosey Heaux has to say. They do. People want to hear what Nosey Heaux has to say. Nicki's attorney, Judd Burstein, states the cokehead video on Twitter garnered more than 2,000 likes and more than 250 retweets, spanning a signature audience. Nicki's going after Nosey Heaux for defamation, claims she never used cocaine, and wants the jury to decide damages of no less than $75,000. It's a lot of money. I hope moving on now. Keep that thought to myself. Burstein tells us when this case is over, she will no longer be permitted to use the name Nosey Heaux because we will take her trademark from her when she does not have enough money to pay the judgment. Anyone else who spreads lies about Nicki will suffer the same fate. He continues, my marching order are to aggressively sue anyone with a media or social media following who damages her with intentional lies. The lesson will be learned. And then that's the end of the article. I guess this is one of the videos from Nosey's YouTube channel, where she's again going in on Nicki. Let me see. Back over here. So now that we looked at this and we talked about this, the sad part about everything is that children are being attacked. And sometimes it's just not best to not have a filter. So sometimes it's best to have a filter. Correction. With that being said, I'd like to know how you guys feel about that. We can deal with it in the comments section of the video. And just look at how do y'all think this is going to pan out? More importantly, how do you think this is going to pan out for YouTubers that their content is talking about celebrities? How is this going to pan out? How is this going to pan out? And what are the effects that it can possibly have on other YouTubers? I think that's the question. I think that's the topic that we should have in the comment section. Thank you guys for coming to the channel. Please make sure, if you're not subscribed, to subscribe to the channel. Click that bell, turn on all notifications, so when I drop a video, you can be notified, right? And again, I'll see you in the comment section. And I want you guys to let me know, A, how do you feel about what you heard from Nosey? Do you feel it was defamation? And what effect do you feel it will have on other YouTubers with celebrities and the floodgate being open to pretty much sue smaller YouTubers? Have a great night, everybody. And I will see you guys on the next video. Holla!